pot law enforcement. I
Yes.
see that municipalities are to get 40 million.
Well, I was trying to do the math on
Yes,
that one just to see how that would work. 40 million won't even touch what the considerations might be. And if you look at the, you know, the initial foray will be how do we deal with the legalities of it all, and how do you do all the enforcement of it all. And I think hopefully the feds were thinking that we'll be able to somehow manage the illicit market in favor of moving people over to the appropriate market. That puts an enormous workload onto your frontline police services, and how do you control that? How best do you control that? And then you're going to create an interesting sideline to the market. So I made mention on the Power Hour that this was one of the promises that Mr. Trudeau saw fit to keep, but we need some very careful guidance on this to assist with the control factors of it. So it'll be interesting going forward.
But making pot legal, won't that decrease some police work?
Well, I don't know. Will it? That's the question.
I would have thought it would. Now, the decrease may not be as much as the increase, but
and that's the balancing of the whole part of the equation, yeah.
And not indirectly connected with the Overdose Prevention Centre, which the city has now supported.
The temporary overdose prevention centre. We're in support of saving lives. This is again a provincial program that was introduced through the then Minister of Health, Mr. Hoskins, and he thinks it will assist, and I believe it will assist with the opioid crisis that's out there. Is it the right thing for us to do as a community? If we can save one life, yes, right. It's the right thing for us to do as a community. Will it assist long term? To be determined. Will it be something that we would embrace over a period of time if it becomes a permanent facility? I think there has to be some debate about that. I think we have to look appropriately at all the ins and outs of it and whether the province is going to continue funding it. It's a very good program that is temporarily funded by the province, and they have a wonderful way of making sure that word temporary is there, because at the end of the day, if you don't receive the funding for it, it's another expense for the taxpayer, and that's something we have to really, really guard against.
Just on that, where is the centre going to be located?
It has not been determined as of yet, where they're still looking for a site.